Fairbanks is known as the Golden Heart of Alaska. But in the early 2000s, one group of residents found that it was not so golden for our seniors.
Well, back in 2003, a number of us realized we couldn't get into the Pioneers home because it was full, and we didn't qualify for the senior housing around town because we had too much income.
But there was nothing in the middle that would allow folks to give up their homes and still live comfortably in a community where they could still enjoy their families and friends.
And thus, the idea for Raven Landing was born.
The original group founded the nonprofit retirement community of Fairbanks and began the 10-year-long process of brainstorming, fundraising, searching for land, demolishing the old Fairview Manor, and finally construction. The first apartment building was completed in 2010, with 2 more in the following 3 years. And late in 2013, the community center was also completed. Residents now had a place to enjoy healthy meals and activities.
One of the things that's unique to Raven Landing is that we wanted to be absolutely part of the community and have the community part of us. And the community center is what does that.
Today, everyone from the community is invited to the center for meals, meetings, events, and activities of all kinds.
I love that Raven allows people from the community to come together.
I like Raven Landing because I'm free to do what I want to do.
When I travel, I can just close the door and leave.
Everything is taken care of while you're gone. You don't have to worry about a thing.
They don't have to do their own house cleaning or their own cooking. They don't have to worry about maintenance and repairs.
This is my chance to do what I want. This is my time.
It's all here. That's all there is to it. We have a nice library. We have all kinds of activities. There's always something going on.
They're eating better. They're getting a social life. They're having fun.
And research has shown when people get these things, they get healthier.
And that translates to fewer visits to the doctor, fewer visits to the emergency room, and lowering of health costs for everybody.
I've seen folks come in here who were just as frail as can be when they arrived, and a couple months later, they're out there and they're very active because the food is very nutritious, they're safe, and they're happy.
While Raven Landing is not an assisted living facility, it does have security measures in place to help keep the residents safe.
My family is very grateful that I chose to live at Raven.
5, 2.
It has reduced their concern for my welfare.
I like it because we have independence, but we have supervision.
The families are so relieved to have their elders in a place where they're safe and happy and looked after.
Raven Landing has kept my parents in town, and it's kept their quality of life really high. It's given my family an opportunity to interact with the elderly, and that's been great.
What I like about Raven Landing is I get to see my grandparents a lot.
And there's no more important mission for us than to make sure that these folks that live here and have given us their trust, that we live up to that trust.
People are staying. The people who have been here for 30, 40 years, they can stay. This is home. They don't have to go to relocate in some other place.
The building is a building. That doesn't tell a tenth of the story about what it's like to live here and what it means to have mutual helpfulness and consideration and neighborliness.
For me, it was one of the better moves I had made in life, is coming here.
It's a wonderful place to set up a new home and let yourself be happy there. I've lived in a lot of places, but this is the best place I have ever lived.
So I think it's created a different and stronger and more embracing community for us as we are aging.
wonderful. There's every sort of diversity that you can think of. We not only tolerate that, we cherish it.
It's a tapestry of personality and feelings and values and people.
It's balanced. It's intelligent, it's busy, it's active, it's exciting.
It's a terrific bunch of people, and we honestly do love each other and look out for each other.
From the beginning, the founders knew what it would take to complete their vision.
It was critical that we have this one more building so we would have enough residents to support the whole complex.
With most of the funding secured, construction on Raven Landing 4 began in the summer of 2015. However, we're not there yet and need your help raising the last $250,000. With a wait list of over 160 people, it will be full before the last nail is even hammered in. Raven Landing Senior Community will then be completely self-sustaining.
We've been working on this campus now since 2009, and now we are crossing the finish line. And we're asking community support to help get that last building up.
We are so close to realizing our vision. Please make a donation and help us cross the finish line.
When we started this, we had a huge vision. A lot of people in town thought we were nuts, or they thought it was a nice idea, but it would never happen. Well, it has turned out way better than I ever dreamed.
It was a local, passionate, hard-fought, believable, magical effort. People saw the vision and the need, and they made it happen.
In so many ways, Raven Landing is a reflection of who we are as a community, because it says loud and clear that we value our seniors enough to create this place where they can live amongst us in safety and dignity.
We're supposed to take care of each other, we're supposed to love each other, and that's what we do here. And that's really what it's all about, is kindness and core values of taking care of each other one day at a time.